Recently, another solid ultra-budget keyboard was released by Weikav, the brand that brought us the popular and affordable 75% keyboard, the WK75. And for sure, this will be another solid one from them. Ladies and gents, the Sugar65. Let's have a look. I got this from gnkkeji.ph and the links are in the description. And if you want to buy one, please mention JTECH mods so you might get an extra discount or a simple freebie if you are from the Philippines. And now, the Weikav Sugar65. In the box, you get a keyboard cover, the manual with Chinese and English language, a tool for opening the keyboard, 2-in-1 switch and keycap pullers, and a regular Type-C cable. And would you look at that, this keyboard is really heavy, knowing that this is just a bare bone, so expect it to be much heavier when fully built. So let's first do a full teardown and see what's inside. Okay, so that was an easy one, and I was surprised that this keyboard has impressive acoustics and dampenings. You might leave everything as is unless your hands are getting itchy, then feel free to experiment with the acoustics.
Nice!
Now let's try to build this keyboard up. I am going to use an Akko switch. This is a stock cream blue V3 because this is what I have right now. But that's okay since I just wanted to hear how this keyboard sounds like when fully stock build and without any mods. For my typing experience with this setup, I'd say it's really nice. It feels like typing on a much compact Monskick M1 keyboard. I haven't heard any case ping, but obviously the stabs needs a little bit of tuning as expected. But the sound profile is very much identical to the M1, and it feels like the keyboard is not worth just $60 or 3,000 pesos, to be honest.
Holy moly!
What I like about the PCB is that they don't look and feel cheap at all. It has a multi-layout if you want to go for an ISO or ANSI layout, and a split spacebars and so on and so forth. You will just need to change the plate in order to do that. And the best thing is that they don't cost that much. In fact, you can buy all of them if you wanted to. So it has a total of 66 keys, south-facing LEDs, and a super satisfying multifunctional rotary knob, of which you can control the volume and the RGB, and I suggest you familiarize those things by going through the manual. And like I said earlier, the sound profile and acoustics is very identical to the Monskik M1. And this is good because you do not need to buy any foams, pads, or any dampening materials anymore, unless you really want to change the acoustics. If ever I wanted to change or add something, it would be just a Tempest tape mod.
Nice!
I really think Weikav does it again after the release of their best-selling WK75. If you want to know more about the keyboard, please click the link somewhere here or just check the pinned comments in the comment section. Off to the bad side of this keyboard. Well, even though this is a CNC full aluminum case or housing, what I don't like about it is the paint job. I mean, if there's only one thing that feels cheap about this keyboard, it's the paint quality and material.
Oh no!
It's easy to scratch and a fingerprint and dust magnet. You'll find yourself frequently wiping everything off every after use, which is to me is very tasking and it might fade easily in a short span of time. So repainting them is a must if you plan to keep this keyboard for a long time. If you're wondering what are the two free switches are for, well, it serves as a guide to hold things together when installing the switches, because it moves a lot from side to side. In short, it's very prone to misalignments. So when you try to open this keyboard and put it back together, make sure you align them first, and placing a few switches will make things much easier. Lastly, almost every enthusiast is expecting this keyboard to have a VIA or a QMK compatibility, but unfortunately, it's not. It would have been a super killer 65 keyboard if it does. And thankfully, at least there's a software for this keyboard, so it's still not a bummer at all.
Yeah!
So overall, I'd say the Sugar65 is a highly recommended 65% metal case keyboard, not just for the newbies but also for the enthusiasts as well. The value you get with this keyboard, in my opinion, is way more than you paid for. I am not exaggerating, I am just being honest. If I were to give a rating for this, no doubt I'd give an almost perfect rating to this keyboard because the value is really insane. I would really hope that Weikav would soon release a wireless version of the Sugar65 in the future. And if you're looking for a bigger layout with the same specifications like the Sugar65, the AL75 is the closest one to choose. Let me know if you're interested with that keyboard and I will try to make a review content for that.
Yay!
This is JTECH Mods. Hope you find this video helpful and useful. You can message me if you need the software. I can send it to you via email. And make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want more contents like this. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon again. Goodbye for now.